everyone. It's Thursday, April the 18th, 2024. I am Doug. It is time once again to play some Wordle. Jill, I'm going to go with Sherilyn, and I apologize if I mispronounced that. 8143 writes in, my starting word is arise. It works well for me. Well, that is a fantastic starting word. Look at that. All 5 letters are really, really good letters to evaluate in a starting word. So we're going to go ahead and arise and see what develops here. Very good. Arise gets us an A and an E, both out of position. Okay, so let's see here. What do I want to do in this spot? There's some things we can do here to move the E and the A around and take a swing at that elusive 2-guess solve. And also, I would say, evaluate some really good common letters. So the first thing I'm thinking of is I'm thinking of the word teach. T, probably the strongest letter on the board to evaluate. Move the E and the A around, get the C and the H looked at. It could be the answer. You never know. So let's see if we get super lucky here. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word teach? No, it's not, but whoa! Hold the phone. Holy Toledo. T, E, A, C, all out of position. I'd say this was very good situation for us here. Okay. So I think I actually have it. I think it just jumped out at me. Let me give you my thought process here. I don't like putting vowels at the beginning, so I'm kind of ruling out the E from the first, second, and fifth spot. I feel like I like the idea of the E and the A next to each other. So that leaves me in a spot where I'm looking at E and A in the third and the fourth spot, I should say. Now, what that does is it makes me say, I don't think the C is going to be at the end here. And so let's say we put the T at the end, but we have to put the C somewhere. So we'll put the C in the front. This is all what kind of ran through my head as I was looking at the board. And that leaves us with, now you might think the word cheat, but we just tested the H with teach. However, we can evaluate the L here for the word cleat. And I'm thinking to myself, that probably feels like the best possible way to go forward here. And if it's not the answer, we're almost certainly going to get some green, enough to crack the case. I got to tell you, I think the more I look at this, I think that's the only thing you can do here. So I think we got a nice, clean 3-guess solve imminent. Let's see if we can make it official. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word cleat? No, it's not. I was very sure that I had it figured out here. Humbled. Definitely humbled. Now, let's take a look at a few items here. The first thing we know where the A is by process of elimination. We know it's in the second spot. And we know the T is at the fifth spot. We also know that the E has to be in either the first or the fourth spot. I feel like I really would be inclined to put it in the fourth spot. And that would mean that the C has to be in the third spot. So now we have A-C-E-T, and that, I believe, leads us to where the only possible answer is the word facet. F-A-C-E-T. And again, obviously, if facet is not the answer, we would know exactly where the A, the T, the C, and the E would be. So you know what? Thinking that through, I cannot fathom any other conclusion here than this being the word facet. So once again, let's see if we can make it official. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word facet? Yes, it is. There we go. It's all about the power of talking it through. We got very lucky on that second guess, to be sure, that kind of set the stage for how this played itself out. Well, folks, I hope you had a good time with the puzzle. Reminder, we are, of course, always looking for your suggestions for opening words. The line isn't terribly long, so go ahead and let us know, and we'll get you in that queue. Tomorrow is Fearless Friday, and boy, we've got a really interesting one. It's going to be the word quaff, Quaff. I know for a fact we've never used this before, so hopefully it'll be an exciting adventure. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow for some more Wordle.